really don't know what you're signing up for. As far as the day-to-day, right? You know your mission. You know why you're going there.
Flagler County School Board Chair Will Furry joined Pastor Jay to talk about the state of the school district.
Furry tells Pastor Jay the district's finances are in good shape, academic performance is up, and he's happy with the board's decision to bring in a new superintendent.
That paved the way for the amazing superintendent that we have now, Miss LaShaka Moore, who's doing a
great job,
fantastic job, has restored the relationships with all the stakeholders in the community, and is moving the academic needle. And so I'm very impressed with her efforts thus far.
Furry tells Pastor Jay parents are happier too.
When I was elected, one of the biggest complaints, or during the campaign, one of the biggest complaints was communication. And
that's true.
And when you don't communicate, that makes, especially with parents, they're gonna get very upset. You don't communicate with your stakeholders, they're not gonna be happy either. But since in the last 2 years, I've seen the amount of complaints and emails drop, and I get copied on almost all of them, and they respond sometimes within minutes, usually same day.
Wow.
So it has improved greatly, and I have not had any complaints about communication for at least a year from any of my constituents.
Today with Pastor Jay airs Sunday mornings at 8 on WNZF or anytime on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Daryl Moody.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, June 6th.
I think this is a business-friendly necessity. It's an economic development-friendly necessity. I know a lot of businesses, and it's also a safety issue as well. We can't afford people to not have cell service in an emergency.
Palm Coast Vice Mayor Teresa Pontieri giving her input about new cell phone towers.
2 additional cell phone towers are being added to the current 7 ones since the Palm Coast City Council has approved leasing several city-owned properties.
We've racked our brain on this, and I just don't see an alternative. Unfortunately, we moved it from Clubhouse. I think that was the right decision. But at this point, I know people say they haven't dropped coverage. I mean, I can only speak for myself and all of the people who tell me they do drop coverage. So I don't know. I'm open for more suggestions, guys, but I think this is what we got.
One is at the Future Fire Station 22 on the north side of Palm Coast Parkway near Colbert Lane, and the other is at 50 Citation Boulevard, the same location as the city's water treatment plant, number 2. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Over the weekend, deputies handled 586 calls for service, conducted 137 traffic stops, and made 12 arrests.
As we get ready for this weekend, let's take a look at last weekend's crime report with Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
In an unusual case at a Bunnell addiction recovery facility, 2 individuals, one pulled a gun, the other one pulled a stun gun and pointed it at the victim for allegedly taking a gallon of water. Deputies responded and quickly de-escalated the incident. Both subjects were arrested and taken to the Green Roof Inn. In another case, a woman driving a vehicle threw items at a Flagler County fire truck that was parked on Parkview Drive on a call. Deputies responded, located the vehicle, and discovered the driver to be significantly impaired, smelling of alcohol, slurred speech, and bloodshot eyes. Drunk driving, this drunk thought she could throw things at first responders without facing consequences. There is never an excuse to drink and drive or throw things at first responders at a scene. If you do, we will catch you, show you some new bars at the Green Roof Inn, which is exactly what we did in this case. And finally, a Deltona man was arrested for armed trespassing after he trespassed on property on State Road 11 in his UTV side by side and had a rollover crash involving the 5 occupants. He had a handgun, a rifle, and a shotgun on the property. He was arrested for not only trespassing but armed trespassing and taken to the Green Roof Inn.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Discover the rich history of Washington Oaks as you stroll through the beautiful formal gardens at the First Friday Garden Walk. Learn all about the park's unique landscapes and heritage. Kick off the weekend at the Flagler Beach First Friday event with live music, dancing, arts and crafts, and delicious food. Bring the family and enjoy a night of fun by the ocean. Step up to the plate for this Home Depot Kids Workshop, where little builders can craft their very own DIY baseball game. Swing by and let your child knock this hands-on project out of the park. Let your child's creativity blossom at Art Among the Flowers with a hands-on floral design class. Young designers will craft their own beautiful arrangement using fresh-cut stems in a charming wicker basket guided by expert florists. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Lee Show with your WNZF local sports update.
Monday night, the Volusia Flagler High School Sports Awards were held at the Ocean Center. The stars were out for Flagler County. Matanzas Pirate Leah Stevens was selected Softball Player of the Year and for the Finley Courage Award. Stevens suffered a stroke as a sophomore. Here's Leah when she defied the odds and returned to the circle for her junior year.
It really has been a dream of mine to come back. I really was unsure for a long time if I ever was going to be able to come back. And the fact that I'm out here with my teammates, I love my friends on the team. They're so supportive. It's been amazing.
Leah pitched 5 no-hitters that season. As a senior, she led the Pirates to their first regional final this year, going 18-1 with 249 strikeouts, hitting .500, attracting the attention of Gator coach Tim Walton. Leah on her commitment to UF.
It's just everything I've wanted. My major is aerospace engineering, and that in Florida is the epicenter of aerospace engineering. Academically, it fit me very well. And then softball, of course, they're just amazing.
The accolades continued this week when Leah was selected to the Perfect Game East All-American team. Bulldog Colby Cronk was also a big winner. Cronk was selected as the area's Boys Athlete of the Year, the Defensive Football Player of the Year after a 27-sack season, and after defending his state shot put championship, was also Track and Field Athlete of the Year. Cronk will be at NC State this year. His teammate Hayden Hayes rewrote the passing record book at FPC and was selected as Offensive Football Player of the Year. Hayes had high expectations coming to FPC.
I knew what I was capable of. I knew what the team was capable of, and I expected to have a good year this year no matter where I'm at.
Hayes will continue his career at the University of Chicago. FPC's 2-time state champion Nina Borgman was Wrestler of the Year, going undefeated her final 2 seasons. She's off to Felician University in Rutherford, New Jersey. Pirate Blaine Vogel had the fastest time of any area runner at this year's state cross-country meet to secure Boys Runner of the Year. Blaine has title hopes going into his senior year. Our series on the all-area winners will continue next week. This is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.